Hey guys, it's Tracy from Nova Scotia Living, and it's a little late in the day. It's about 2:15. It's been one of those days, but I won't get into it right now. I'm gonna start making some supper, so I think I'm gonna try to whip up that salsa chicken. Now I've made it before, and there's different ways to make it. I just call it salsa chicken. I don't know what the heck it's called, but I usually make it with chicken breast with the bone and skin on, and I don't have that, so I have boneless, skinless chicken breast. So it might be a little different, but that's okay. I'm gonna dig out the chicken breast and we'll just cut it up a little bit. So I'll be back in a minute. Oh, a little too high. How should I do this? There, I don't know. You can kind of see. Let me see. It's a little better. Yeah, I just thought I'd chit chat with you a little bit. I'll take my phone out. Yeah, I might have to vent a little bit, guys. And I don't mean to do that because I don't like to spread negativity. And it's not negativity. I thought I'd put it out there for other concerned moms or grandmoms or anybody. I called to make an appointment with our healthcare provider. We don't have doctors. I mean, there's doctors here, but it's, few and far between when you can get a doctor. This is just a chicken breast. I'm going to try to slice it up because we got a house full of kids if you're not aware. But anyways, call and make an appointment for one of my kids. And I haven't called and made an appointment in a long time. Our usual nurse practitioner has moved away. I don't know, probably 6 months ago. But another nurse practitioner moved into the area, or was from the area, was supposedly taking over that workload. Client list, like all the families that our first one did. Anyways, over the past few months, I call if we run out of a prescription and they just fax it to the drugstore and all that stuff, no problem. Anyways, what happened was I called to make an appointment for one of my kids. Yep, no problem. The so-and-so date at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, perfect. They call back about an hour later and saying, actually, we're not taking any more clients. And I went on to explain that, well, we're not new clients. I was made aware by your office that this new practitioner was taking over so-and-so's workload. And the lady, though nice, I was a bit flustered with her. I didn't bark at her or anything. I'm just chopping this up. Usually with the boneless, skinless chicken breast, I leave the bone on and skin on and just bake it. Just like this, but I'm cutting it up, so I just want to cut it up today. I need something to do. Anyways, they called back and said they're not taking any. I said, well, I was not made aware of this. Was this in the newspaper? Because being in a small rural area, things go in the newspaper, right? She was like, no, I'm not aware of. But I said, well, this isn't acceptable. I feel like I'm starting to panic. I'm a mom of 6 of my own children, but we also foster 2. And we always have kids in our care. And now we don't have a healthcare provider to renew our prescriptions. We have asthma, we have eczema, we have, this and that. We require monthly prescriptions. And when those prescriptions run out, what the heck are we going to do? I can't go sit in no patients. I mean, I could if it was an emergency, but all I used to have to do was make a call. Anyways, well, you can call Wednesday morning. There might be somebody that just, I guess there's a rotation of providers in the area that take people. But I'm just like, I need somebody that needs our files. I'm not getting into all the details, guys, but I said good enough. Before I said good enough, I said, is there somebody that can answer my questions? Because she didn't seem to be able to answer my questions. I'm sorry, guys. I don't need to. This is just real life, and I just need a mother to a mother, or a parent to a parent, a mother to a father, a caregiver to a caregiver. Sorry, my battery died. I need another glove. Oh, one left. I'll have to open another box if I have one. Anyways, I forget what I was saying. I just said, is there somebody else that can answer the questions I have? Because I kept asking the same questions and she couldn't give me a proper answer. or one that I wanted to hear. She was like, well, there probably is, but I don't know who. So call back on Wednesday. They'll probably be able to answer your questions. I said, I certainly will call. It's not the end of the world. You know, we're lucky here in Canada. You know, I can go to the local hospital, but it's a pain in the butt because you got to wait for hours sometimes, depending on who the doctor is there. And people around here know what I'm talking about. One doctor in particular, ooh, slow as molasses in January. Anyways, I'm calling, but I called my husband because I just had I was quite emotional. I'm not a crier, I'm really not. And I wasn't crying when I was talking to him. I haven't cried yet, but that was one thing I was very on top of, is to have health care for my family. Health care. We need the prescriptions. We need somebody following our files. I've always had somebody, and you're cutting us off right out of the blue. And I understand there's a huge client base. I get that. But you can't do that to families that depend on this. I'm not a new client. I'm not a new family. I've had my children, you know, ever since they were babies. And now I can't? Not acceptable to me. So my husband said, well, why don't you call the local MLA or person here? And I did. I've never done that before. I don't know how much he can do, but I didn't get a hold of him. I talked to a nice lady at the office, and I relayed the message. I got more emotional talking to her than to anybody else. Still didn't cry, but I was like, I'm a frantic mother. I need somebody to talk to about this that might have some sort of influence over the situation here. It's not going to be directly for me, but the importance of healthcare. And I can't sleep right until I get this sorted. So, God, I don't know what I'm doing with this recipe. Usually, like I say, I leave it full chicken breasts like this, and it's all smothered in salsa, but I'm going to bake this. Yeah, this is more of a venting. I don't think I've done a full-on venting, but anyways, she is going to relay this to this MLA in our area. It's a liberal government, or, you know, provincial government in this county. And we'll see. We'll see. I said, I can come right to your office. It's right in town. If he wants to talk to me there, or I can talk to him there. I'm not going there to blast anybody, but as a concerned person in this community, whether you have one child or no children, as a family or an individual, you need to have health care. I'm feeling distressed, honestly. It's going to be okay. I know how to take care of my family, but I need to have somebody following us, I guess, in the sense of our health care needs. So I need to stop yammering. I just had to get that off my chest, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make it. I know a lot of you say it's nice to come here as a breath of fresh air. Look at that. It's so funny. I could have fried this in a frying pan or something. I'm just going to try to whirl it this way. I'm going to put some salt and pepper and onion powder and mix it all up. Just hold on a second. I think this is going to be, I don't know, I should call it yammering video, or let me preheat the oven. Jabbering. Complaining, venting. Bake. Start. Yeah. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm okay. I'm better than I was, but I'm just going to put a little bit of... Actually, I don't think I'm going to put that. I think I might put Italian seasoning. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I cook, guys, for you that have followed me for a long time. I put what we like. What my family likes. I won't bother with the salt because I'm putting salsa and stuff. Anyways, this MLA person is going to call me back. And I will relay a little more in detail to him instead of burdening you guys. And I don't want you guys to be upset or worried or anything. I just, from a community member to a community member, I just want to, actually I'm just going to make a big mess with it and then lay it out again. Yeah, I need a boxing bag, oh, for goodness sakes, my mind is just scattered. I dare somebody to tangle with me right now because I would be on a frenzy. Yeah, but you know, you ever talk to somebody through the phone and it wasn't this poor woman's fault, but you just want to reach through the phone and just pull a Homer Simpson? That was me today. And I can usually handle stuff on the phone. I can wait on hold. I can talk to people, you know, all that kind of stuff. Some people just hate that kind of stuff. But today, you're messing with my family and their health. And I can't handle that. I need to deal with that. All right, I need to stop talking about that because that's enough. That's enough. But I did, on a positive note, talk to my dad today. I just preheated the oven, guys, at 350. Ooh, I'm about to throw maize in the tub. There it is. That's water, honey. Oh, it's heavy. Anyways, yeah, and he checked the mailbox. I guess I got 2 letters or a card and a letter. I'm gonna go to the post today when I go in town. My second baby run of the day. Let me turn you around. This might be a long one because I'm just talking and it's right off a jump.
I want to see. I want to see too.
Just a minute, bub. Anyways, 2 letters or 2 cards or something. I'm going to go to the post, mail off what I've done. So all you people that have been waiting, all those, you know, people that sent me cards in early December, you know, I got a couple letters in. You know who you are. You'll be getting my letter. And I love you. I love everybody.
This was frozen that.
Yeah. I'm going to go get those and we'll do a little tea time or something after. So I'll be back in a bit. I'm going to bake that for half hour or something at 350. I'm going to watch it because it doesn't have the skin and bone on it, so I don't want it to dry out, but I don't want it to be raw either. And then I'll just break out the salsa. I need to make a pot of rice. I do have a video for that. It's basmati rice. It's so easy to make. I'll put that link down in the description box, so if you want to check that out. But it's, you know, 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water, bring to a boil, shut it off, put a blob of butter, and put the cover on it. 20 minutes, it's all done. Easy peasy. But I'll do that, and I'll bring you back when we put the salsa on the chicken. All right. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for listening. I don't mean to unload on you. I need my friends. I need my friends. And you guys are my friends, and I love you for it. All right, I'll be back. Well, that alarm just went off. The kids are all home from school now, guys. Few kerfuffles, but oh, I ended up putting it in for about 45 minutes. Let me just show you. It's not dried out or anything like that. I'm gonna strain this liquid off of here. I'll probably just dump it out and, you know, because I don't want it to be all liquidy. I want it to have the salsa kind of baked on, not dried out, but baked on a bit. And I'll just turn it on low because it doesn't really need to cook. The salsa just needs to heat up. And I'm gonna make that pot of rice. All right, guys, this is what I had in my fridge. Hot salsa. And this is not a specific recipe. Use what you guys want. I just want you guys to come along while I was making supper, and then we'll have a nice cup of tea later and look at some fancy mail because I love having new friends and sharing stories and, you know, that sort of thing. I just take salsa, and yeah, it's straight cold out of the fridge, but I know this chicken is cooked. I want to make sure every piece of chicken, whether it's, you know, bone in, skin on, chicken breast, so it looks a little fancier, has salsa on it. And I mean, I'm making straight up white basmati rice. If I had a little saffron, I'd put that in it, but I don't have any. I find saffron and white rice. I learned that when I worked for Christians for Refugees years ago when I lived in Halifax. And I got really close with a family from Afghanistan. It was a mom of like 5. Her husband had been killed and she came to Halifax. And that's what they cooked, was basmati rice. That's where I learned how to cook basmati rice. It was so good, and she would always put saffron in it, but...
Mom, can I have a garbage bag?
Just a minute, Zai. What kind of garbage bag?
Like a little one, like, you know, Sobeys and all that.
Yeah, just a minute.
Okay.
Just a minute, guys. I gotta get something from Messiah.
Because I'm using a doll as a broom. Because there's anyway my dolls, like there's things in my toy box. That's why it's like all messed up.
Yeah.
And the doll will be like...
Anyways, I just put a little bit of salsa on. It's baked on, and yeah. Oh, I'm scatterbrained today. But yeah, the family, beautiful family. I haven't heard from them in a while because I don't live there anymore. But I think they moved on to someplace else in Canada. But I wish them well because they're beautiful people. Beautiful, beautiful people. Anyways, that's where I learned to make basmati rice, and it's been a favorite ever since. I'm gonna turn this way down to like 170. It's only like, what time is it? 3:30. I might not even, I just shut the oven off now, the heat, and it was at 350, so it's nice and piping hot in there. I'm just gonna put this in here to sit, and that will slowly warm up, and when it gets closer to 5, I might kick it up a notch, just so it really heats up again. And that's my salsa chicken. It's been one of those days. Sometimes I would roast vegetables right on the pan with this, but I mean, this is a full pan of chicken breast. Like mushrooms or broccoli or cauliflower or onions or anything, but I'm giving myself a pass today. That's all right. It's all good. I can have a tray of vegetables later with the kids for the evening snack before bed. So there we have it. This really is a chit-chat video, isn't it? All right, I'm going to put that in. Oven's completely shut off, but it's still nice and hot. All right, I just put 4 cups of rice in here. I'm doubling my regular rice recipe because I want to make some cabbage rolls this week, and I always put rice in my cabbage rolls. Oh, God. So there's 4 cups of rice. They say you're supposed to strain, like rinse and strain, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. If I don't, sometimes I just add a smidge more water because it's a little starchy, but do what you want. Just follow that video if you wanna how, you know, it says on the package anyways. Say that it's the right way, it's just what the package says. So, it's 4 cups of rice, 6 cups of water, according to doubling a regular recipe. You don't have to use water. You can use chicken broth or any kind of broth that you want. Turn it on high. Wait for it to have a good bubble, a good boil. You know, when it starts to really come up to boil, and then shut it off. Take it off the heat. I always put a good tablespoon of butter in there and put the cover on and leave it for 20 minutes, and it just does the rest all by itself. So I'll be back when that's. All right, they're hungry. You can see Misha's lined up waiting for food. Are you hungry, Mish? Here's the rice. I already fluffed it just so you can see what it looks like afterwards.
I see it. I see it.
That's just white rice. Let's see. I'll get Misha's plate first. Okay, Mish?
Yeah!
All right, back up.
There's a tiny little piece of chicken.
A tiny little piece of chicken.
But not a tiny. Tiny, like a tiny crumb.
Well, let's see here. Let's see. I'll give you a little one for now. She's not the biggest meat eater, guys. Do you want me to cut your chicken up, Mish?
On the rice?
Well, that's what I was going to do. I can put it on the side if you want.
Okay. And can you get that?
Yeah, that's just a piece of salsa. You like salsa? There you go. That's Misha's little plate.
And where's the sauce for that?
Well, the sauce was, you scrape the salsa off and put it on your rice, but there you go.
What about the sauce?
Oh, you want some soy sauce? Okay, just a minute. Hold on a minute, guys. Alright, guys, supper mess is all cleaned up. And got full bellies. I just got back from my second baby run. Let me sit down. I might make a cup of tea after, but I just had my husband got back, brought me a Tim Hortons coffee, so I don't really feel like having a cup of tea now. But I didn't have to go into town, so I didn't get a chance to pick up those things my dad picked up from the post. So I will pick them up tomorrow and show you guys. It's just I didn't want to make an extra trip in. It's just he happened to be back in town at that time, and one of the babies got I got a call. I'm not catching an apple, babe. Got a call because he wasn't feeling the greatest, so he had to be picked up early. So anyways, he's fine. He's fine. It's just some sort of bug that's going around. I don't know. Hopefully it gets sorted. I mean, he's in good spirits. It's just he's not 100%. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to cut it short now just because Mally's up having a bath now. I'm going to... Well, you'll have to hold your horse's maze. Maze already was in the tub. Misha's going in next. And, yeah, I just don't think I'll have enough time to bring you guys along right now. But tomorrow will be a busy day because I'm going to have 3 little ones home tomorrow. And I'll see what I can get done around here. I'll see if I can pack lunches tonight. I wasn't successful last night, but having that pizza I made yesterday at lunchtime certainly helped out. So today was more just a pop in. Like if a good friend came over and I was just... I want to use the word B-I-T-C-H apostrophe N. I won't say it, but I just had to get something off my chest, and I don't usually do that, so I apologize. I don't mean to, be that kind of person. I don't like drama. But it's not in anybody in specific. It's frustrations of motherhood and parenthood. And I just, you guys, I think you understand. My friends out there, do you hear him jabbering in the background? I swear I have to lock myself in a closet to get a little peace and quiet around here. He's running around with my little canning magnet to lift up lids out of bowls of hot water. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright guys, tomorrow will be a better day. It's not a bad day, it's just, we had some good food, I guess. Kids were back to school, we're getting back on the flow of things this week. And yeah, we'll get into something a little more fun tomorrow. So have a good evening, and I will catch you on the flip-flop. Come back for a yak, and I'll put the kettle on. So peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. And please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose. But if you don't, that's A-okay with me too. I'm just glad you popped in to see a little glimpse of my world. As exciting as it is, huh? Alright guys, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So peace, love, and happiness. Again, I gotta say that over and over. Today's one of those days it's my mantra. Peace, love, and happiness. Peace, love, and happiness. Some days are like that, but it's okay. We gotta have some valleys to have some peaks. So, alright guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.